All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna play in the tournament. I'm top seed, 5-0. Let's start with E4 Best by Test. I'm gonna give you guys tips and pointers um, to how to play a tournament. I have a lot of experience playing in actual over-the-board tournaments, um, so I'll give you guys tips and hints. First tip: when you're playing in speed chess, minimize your openings. Play systems. If you look at Sadistic Tucci, he's always playing the same system, and it's a mirror system for white or black. I think he plays like a King's Indian attack setups, London system as well. All right, so now we're playing a dragon here, but I don't know why I went into mainline dragon. I usually play my Smith-Morra Gambit, but it's fine. I'm gonna go for a quick H4, H5, unless he goes for this, and then I have this. He goes here. Oh wait, hold on. That was a mistake. All right, I'm just blundering now. Blundering, blundering, blundering. But that's fine. That's fine. All right. So I'm down a pawn for no compensation. So let's just go for the attack here. So now he has ideas of going for the fork. So we'll put a pin here. He can't push. I still have ideas of H5. Now that I'm material down, I have to really be careful. He wants to kick the knight, take the pawn. This is a very bad position for me. I'm gonna probably have to allow the trade of queens, which just cannot be good for me. However, I still have active pieces relatively, and I can try to undermine the center, create a weak pawn, maybe win my pawn back. All right, so he wants to go for this right away, which is probably a good move. All right, so, but I have a little trick here. He actually made a mistake because I have the intermezzo check, picking up the piece. I guess it's not so much a mistake. All right, let's keep the bishops on. I still want to break here. So I'm down on time. I'm down on position. I need to move faster. Okay, let's go for it. All right, so he doesn't care about that. Alright. So let's just undermine it immediately. Can't push. If he takes, he's splitting the pawns. So I have to be careful here. just keep pushing. If he pushes, I'm gonna have to take and try to undermine these pawns somehow. Okay. So he wants to go for that. Does he? He's trying to create a passed pawn. There's really nothing I can do to stop it, which is unfortunate. I could just take here. If he takes with the rook, bring the bishop out, come out here. Okay, so he does that. I'm actually not that worried about that, so I'm gonna develop the bishop, blockade these pawns, take control of e4, and I can oh. I guess I can just play it defensively. If he takes, it's fine. It'll ruin his king position. I'm not really too worried about any of this. I guess I could just take here. Okay, so now I'm gonna put pressure on this pawn now. He wants to double up, but I can always defend like this. I have less than a minute. I need to move faster. I need to start playing like instantaneous moves. Because he's a pawn up, but it's as long as I keep these pawns awkwardly placed, and I still have a 2-on-1 majority where I can create a passed pawn. All right, so now he's going for some weird stuff. So if there was a way that I can remaneuver, all right, let's trade these off now. Now that he really locked this in, let's trade off his good bishop and try to go after these pawns. Now that they're kind of weak now. All right, so I can do this. All right, now I can go here. I want to swing around to go after the weakness. Also, I might be able to double up. Yeah, that's the move. Double up. What are you doing here? Okay. Oh, that's a mistake. I don't have time. All right. So I'm gonna start this game on a rough one. What is that about? Let's see. Ah. All right. All right. That was a rough one. I played that horribly. I was slightly distracted, but that's all right because it's never over till it's over. All I need to do is go on a streak. Plus, when you lose your first round, you get better pairings for the rest of the, well, not for the rest of the tournament, but just in general, because of the way the system pairings work. Winners play winners. All right, so, well, I guess that's not true because now I got a 2200. All right, so let's play this better. Fair play 71 from Italy. Let's go Scotch, the Smith Mora. Let's play more fast and a little bit more aggressive. don't know why my other mic is not working, but I'll figure it out if he captures that. Plant my knight. Now I have to capture here. Takes with the queen. And the knight here. Capture here. Get the nice center. Now I could play this. Which looks pretty good, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. This castle here. Now, I don't really. Let's. Okay, I have to be careful here. You know what? Let's do it. I'm oddly okay with this type of thing. Alright, so I'm putting a lot of pressure here. I'm threatening to isolate his pawn, which he's going to allow me to do, apparently. I'm still okay with that. I don't see the problem, quite honestly. And now I still have a pen here. I'm okay with this, actually. I want to take the bishop here. I'm okay. If he takes, either way, it just really solidifies this IQP, the isolated queen pawn. Yep. And he has this idea, but it doesn't actually work because I have this move, which is a double attack fork. It's a forkarooski, and the bishop's protected, so it doesn't matter. I also get this fork here. This is looking dire. I don't care. I'll take it. You're gonna help me develop here. That's good. Now let's offer a trade here. Now the question is, do I take here? Nah, I think I just do this, honestly. Yeah, I just do this. Now I just attack here, right? Just do this. We trade off this bishop, and this passed pawn should win me the game. I just have to convert. So let's get rid of this, right? And then let's offer a queen trade, which defends the pawn also, threatens the bishop. So let's take. And yeah, this pawn is weak. This pawn is pretty weak. He kind of is forced to take, honestly. Now we can attack the bishop. Probably better was to take the pawn. Alright, so now we attack 3 pieces of pressure on the open file. And he can't push the pawn, so he's gonna have to play something like this, which is probably just game over. His bishop is tied down to protecting the bishop, so can't I just push the pawn actually? Alright, so now he's playing desperate here. Okay, I have to move fast. I have to be careful. I need to defend this pawn. Let's go to a new file now. This is still protected. Oh, actually, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm actually in trouble here. He has to defend this and this. Got him. I go there, takes, check. He doesn't have time because it's a check. Now we stop the pawn. He can't stop the pawn. And I win. 49 seconds. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on. All right. All right, we got the win. All right, that was a tough one. Oh, man, they give me another hard matchup. Okay. All right, the Alapin. We'll go with the D5 line. Or Queen D5 line. I can just develop, and now he's threatening to win the pawn here, so I can develop this way. He can push, and I'm okay with that. This is the, all right, so let's develop this way. Let's do this. I don't really care if he does this. He'll create an Isoloni. Alright, so now the question is, do I take care? I am going to take care. Everything of mine is perfectly protected. So is his, but I'm fully developed. Let's trade some pieces. And now, what do I do here? Is this knight moving a problem? Let's see. Where does the queen go? Do I even move the queen? You know what? Let's just develop the rook to open file. It's natural. Natural development moves usually are fine moves. So I don't really have any squares, it looks like. So that might be a problem. Let's see now. Let's offer a queen trade. Alright, so he wants to go to an endgame against me. I am very comfortable with that. That move does not impress me. Just attack here. Does nothing. It looks menacing, but I'm going to kick it out soon. My knight covers here. My knight's going to reroute. And once I move this knight, there's going to be a discover attack on the... So what are you going to try to do here? You're going to try to do that? Alright. I'll play. Because if he moves the knight, I can just trade the rooks first before anything. I also have tricky moves here that really give me a comfortable position involving knight here or knight here. Alright, so he takes away one of those squares. So where do I put? Go there. All right, you know what? I'm gonna give up the bishop here. Let's go here because I win a pawn here. I fork, or there's a triple attack. So this pawn will fall. He wants to give me the exchange. That's suicide. That's just suicide. That's just suicide. Defend that pawn though. Alright, so I have a technically winning position. I just have to convert it. So let's do this. Then we'll do this, because now he's in trouble. Now he's in trouble. Alright, maybe not. Maybe he's not. Alright, so let's pin here. Let's go here. We can remove the knight. You want to trade? You can trade. I have to move faster though. I'm really low on time. Oh man. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's go. And now I have the outside pass pawn. Run. Run, baby, run. Run, baby, run. Run, baby, run. pawns are too far away. Too slow. This pawn has to be stopped. I'm not falling for the fork. He wanted me to take it to fork me, but not this guy. How do you stop my pawn, buddy? That doesn't do the trick. Alright, 30 seconds, more than enough time. More than enough time. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, did I just blunder a fork? Ah, no. It's a draw. Oh no, did I lose that? All I had to do was take his pawn. Oh, alright. This is not going according to plan, but that's how it is sometimes. Why do they keep giving me 2300s? Alright. French defense. I need more coffee, that's what I need. Alright, we'll play the Alpine Chitard. Is he going to take it? Play Prince Bleed? No. No, no, no. Can't take because of the pen. If he takes here, I take with the pawn. I can't take with the queen because of the pen here with the rook. So he's thinking, Okay, now what? Interesting. Okay. So he wants to do that. Alright. Alright. Let's do this immediately. If he pushes, I develop. So, just castle. Because c5 is coming. He just didn't want my knight b5 idea, so he's controlling the square. So he didn't accept my gambit, but I still have a pretty reasonable position. Plus I think eventually I'm going to create a weakness. If he pushes it, I win it, which is not good for him. Now I think I'm going to threaten to win it outright. Because he wants to put his knight here, but I don't want to help him. I want to force him to make a decision. If he pushes the pawn, the knight's not going to go here, so this knight is just looking silly. It doesn't really have any future. Unless he's trying to go for this maneuver, which... yeah, that's cute. But that doesn't stop me from winning the pawn. Yep, so now I think we should think we should take the pawn, take with the knight, bring the knight back, and go for the file. So now I want to go for the file, but I have to be careful here. Alright, so let's take here. I have an interesting idea. The idea is that if he takes, now I go here, and he cannot castle because I have this pawn, which will be, I think, good for me. He's also threatening this pawn, which is kind of annoying. So, what do I do about that? Do I just give the pawn up? No, I can't give the pawn up. Oh, this is not so simple here. Alright, I have to defend that. I could just trade here. Let's just trade. I'm okay with this. The knight, once again, doesn't really have any future squares. I'm up a pawn, right? So why don't we just go for an endgame? Let's just play an endgame. Ah, he doesn't want it. That's funny. Alright, so let's just solidify here and say my position's strong. He castles kingside, then I have infiltration ideas, which would be kind of disastrous. He can never push now. This knight can't go anywhere. And I still have ideas of swinging the rook around. Alright, so he wants to go for my knight. Well, let's still go for that. I don't really care about trading so much. I'm gonna wanna really. This knight is just so passive. It just can't. The end games can't be good for him. So I'm just expecting him to offer a queen trade. I have a nice space advantage. His bishop is a bad bishop. All the pawns are in the same color. Look, it's has no future. Yeah, I'm never gonna move this. So I'll put pressure here. Threaten the idea of pushing, but not yet. He always has this idea of pushing to free his bishop, so I have to be careful. Alright, so now he made a mistake, a big mistake, because now I have this idea, and there's a pin, so he can't take my knight, and it's gonna hop right into a d6, and that's one hell of an octopus knight. That was a huge mistake. And don't forget, if he tries to run this way, if he tries to run this way, now I have ideas of infiltration. So let's see here. All right, let's threaten this. Let's make it interesting. If he wants to exchange, I'm okay with that. so he wants to do that. Ah, that's nice. Alright. So you want to trade? I'll trade. Alright, so I'll go here. Now I can take this right here. Oh, I have to be careful. So now take this. Oof, 11 seconds. I need to get him in checkmate. Oh, faster. I'm winning here. I just need to mate him. He's spending a lot of time. He knows. There's a lot of problems for him. Knight's under attack. He needs to deal with that. Alright, so check. Wait, I lost. No! I lagged. I was completely winning. No! Oh, I was robbed. I was robbed. I was robbed, man. Oh, man. That's just horrible. All right. Resilience. Resilience. Head in the game. I was completely winning that game. My time was ticking down even though I made a move. Alright, let's just play solid. See how he's developing. He just wants to play it slow. Slow formation. But I don't fear this because I feel like it's too passive. And then I can do this. This. And then this, right? Just blow it up. Just blow it up. Alright, let's go. Attacking the bishop. If he takes, I have the pawn here. And then this pawn will become weak. This whole position's gonna fall. Alright, so he wants to do that. Reasonable. So, no, going after the bishop, you can just retreat, right? Well, let's just trade some pieces. I take this. I take this. Alright, so I'm kind of in trouble here. I might have not played this the best way. So I gotta be careful here. The knight is coming quick. Alright, I gotta do this then. this falls, but his bishops are so well poised. It's dangerous for me. This bishop is passive. This game isn't looking too good. These pawns are looking menacing. This passed pawn, this potential, has real good potential here. Okay, so he does that. He prevents me from getting in there. Okay. So let's attack the... Oh wait, that just drops the queen. What am I doing? Oh no, I'm just playing like a patzer. Alright. Oof. This is not my tournament. What place am I even in? 235th. Oof. These tournaments really go hard on me, huh? There's 1,200 players, and I've just been playing up the 2,300s. That's disappointing. Pushes up like this. But that still might not work because then he has the follow-up. Alright, here we go. We're getting a lot of activity now. Alright. So let's do the fork. Let's get this passed pawn in there. Now I'm threatening the pawn. He cannot defend it. He can't push it either because I have this, which just wins the bishop and the rook, which would be a disaster for him. He wants to protect, he wants to win that pawn. I know that for a fact. I'm not castled, but my position is so solid. I don't even have to castle. I could probably get away with playing king f8. Pretty sure I have fork, takes, check, takes pawn, and he's in trouble. So let's do that. That pawn is weak anyways, so let's pick up one of his healthy pawns here, and also still maintain pressure on because once I win this pawn, where's this knight going? It goes there. This falls. Oh wait, that just loses my freaking queen. Oh man, rough. I'm not playing sharp today. I'm falling for simple tactics. Discover, check. That's a resign. Oof. Alright. My rating's taking a dive. so hold on. Takes. I want to pawn into fork. He takes, I take. Yes, that just wins a pawn. Clean. Has to take. Alright. Now I'm a pawn up. So when you're a pawn up, trade queens. Simplify. So that's exactly what we'll do. We'll offer a queen trade here. Simple. The knight nicely covers the infiltration square, so the rook can't go here. And then I don't know why he did that. That's not a good move. Alright, let's infiltrate on the 7th. That looks natural. This knight nicely staves off this bishop. The bishop has no targets because my pawn's on dark squares. The knight is now tied down, protecting this pawn. So let's go here. I know if I go here, I know he's gonna just take and win the pawn, so I can't do that. This knight is looking light of squares. I think I win another pawn, right? Push here, takes, take this rook because I still have back rank problems. But winning a pawn is too tempting. Too tempting. He can't move here or here because my rooks. And the bishop nicely covers the square right now. So let's go here. Let's take here. Now let's defend like this. He's gonna get a lot of counterplay, but I think let's go here. If he takes, I'm gonna take with the rook just to keep my pawns nice and connected. And if he does that, well, I'm pretty sure I could just take the pawn, right? Well, actually, I have a cute little fork here, winning the pawn clean. That's a mistake. That's a big mistake. This knight, tricky knights, tricky knights. Yeah, and now I just take here. I don't really care if he gives up the exchange. Alright, so now I'm going to offer a rook trade here. Do it again. Alright, now I'm going to make luft for my king and start bringing my king in. Okay, so we got this here. Huh. You know what? Let's go here. Because now I'm threatening this pawn. I'm also threatening, well, I'm not really threatening the push, but let's take here. I'm still winning, but look at my time though. My time has been really lackadaisical. Well, let's go here. And then let's go. No, that's bad. Let's go here. I got nice winning position. I still have all these pawns. Let's start advancing them. Probably pushing here is probably good. Okay. Alright, now we do this. Let me start pushing here. Start pushing here. Here we go. I'm getting a queen. Can't stop it, my brother. And now I have mate incoming. Alright, let's kill him. Take him out. Alright, we needed that one because it wasn't looking good for me. I had winning positions that I'm losing on time, lagginess. But no excuses. No week for the weary. Let's go to the next one. No sleep for the weary. Let's go. 2262. Smith Mora. No fear. Ah, he has fear. He has much fear. This pawn is so tender. He pushed it and I had full control of it. Now I have threats like this. How are you protecting that? This knight threat, I can just sidestep it and threaten it with the queen rook battery. I have full control of this square also, so you can't plant the knight in here. I'll just win a pawn. So he's having problems. He can't push here because I just sacrifice. And then take the knight here. win a pawn. I feel like I got all the attacking prospect of a Smith Mora, but without sacrificing actually. So I actually like this. Um, that doesn't solve his problem. Can't push. I just take it. It's a fork, and my knight and rook do not cover the square enough to win a piece. So I can take here. I'm gonna take here, and then I'll just take here, right? And just up a pawn. It's a very advanced pawn. I could just clamp down here, and actually that's actually what I'm gonna do. But if I push it, it becomes weak. Yeah, let's do it because I like the idea of going here and going after this pawn. And I don't think that this is the right way, because now I'm gonna trade here. Alright, and it doesn't work still because I can push here and just offer a queen trade. That's what I'm gonna do. I still have this healthy outpass pawn, and I'm up a piece. So my king's position is a little compromised, but he has no like way to infiltrate with any of his pieces. So we're just gonna offer the trade. Check means nothing. Yeah, we'll just sidestep and say, what are you gonna do here? I'm gonna put the bishop there. Well then, let's do this. Cover the square, and hoping that he does this. So that's nice. Alright, so let's attack the pawn. Also threaten a fork. Maybe you have one day pushing this pawn. But right now we're threatening a fork. That's a problem for him. I don't mind if he trades. I'm up a piece, so trades are good for me. Also, I might even have ideas of swinging my rook over at some point if these bishops get traded. So I don't think he really wants to trade, but we'll see. He's pushing his pawns on his king side, which is compromising his king side. He definitely has a worse position. I don't think he has enough for the piece, but we'll see, because this pawn is still alive. If this pawn wasn't here, then maybe I would argue that he has compensation just because of how scary this looks, but this rook's out of play. And that doesn't stop the fork. I still have the fork. And, wait, hold on. That doesn't... Wait. Hold on. What are you doing here? If you take with the rook, I take here. And then I infiltrate with a check. And now I have dangerous ideas. Alright, so I have tricks. I'm covering the infiltration squares. He might be tempted to take this because it comes with a threat, but then I have a fork, which is just game over. He does have to defend this. defend this. I don't think he has a clear way to defend this, actually. This is not so clear, actually. I want to attack, but then does the fork work? Oh, he has dangerous ideas. Let's do this idea. I'm spending time, but I'm still ahead in time. But he actually has more tricky ideas than I thought. I wanna pin him. And no matter what he does, I'm gonna offer the trade. We're up a piece. I just have to cover this square. He has a perpetual check idea. Alright, so let's do this. And then, oh. Alright, check. 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 Let's go here. He can't. Alright, so now he fell for the trick. I got a fork. Alright, we got him. We got him. He fell for the trick. Alright. Woo! Another dub. Another one in the books. Give me my points back. Alright. Alright, I need another coffee. Excuse me. Can I have another, please?
Okay, coming right up.
Service with a smile. I love it. I need Charlie. Charlie needs to give me some luck. Where's my bird? Bring my bird out here. Alright, so we're going to do a Sicilian. Open. Alapin. Alright, so he's not going to go for the closed. We'll play the Dragon. Is he going to play the Marazzi? Is he going to play the more ambitious? Alright, so he's going to play the boring, dry, positional way. That's fine. Alright, I'll play my little Gingy Chashvili, Eugene Perostein variation. And then I'm pretty sure I take here right away. I go here. He goes there. I go here. And then I'm just going to push. Push. And then we... Wait, do I really want to do that? We'll push. We'll push again. I don't mind it. Bishop needs to go here. My queen's gonna come out. So we go here. My bishop's gonna come here. I think he wants to push here. go here. I see. So how do I defend it? I can give that up, but do I really want to? Alright, so this pawn might drop, but I'm going to get a lot of counterplay for it. So I'm not too worried about it falling. I have a lot of ideas of popping the knight in, attacking this pawn, attacking this pawn. Also, I might have ideas of putting the rook here with capturing ideas. But it all depends what he does. He might just push the pawn here. And then I'll just, I think, attack this pawn. I have a lot of ideas. Okay, now I'm going to threaten to capture it. Also, if he moves the bishop, I'll win the pawn back, which I would love. Also, I'm threatening to capture here and get the 2-for-1 special, which I'm not against. This move does not worry me at all. I get the pawn back. He can take. I'm okay with that. You want to take. So I have a decent position here. This knight is a little annoying, but I don't think it's actually anything to be scared of. He's probably just debating whether or not he should trade queens. Nah, it doesn't. You can't trade queens yet. Oh, you want to? Okay, and now I think I win a pawn here. Takes, and I attack 2-for-1. Can't defend both. And more importantly, after taking this one, I can retreat it back. Okay. Takes here. Go here. He takes. I take. He attacks. I win the pawn. That just wins, doesn't it? Let's go for it. have more pawns. I'm trying to get a passed pawn here and create more weaknesses. His rook is doing a decent job. His king's gluing everything together, but I still feel like he's lost. Yeah, he's spending a lot of time too, so I can flag him if anything. If he doesn't take, I can just push and just claim that this pawn is going to win me the game. His pawns are shattered. The pawn structure's not looking great. Yeah, so this is another one in the books. Let's go. This is what we do. Get another win. Alright, what's my ranking? 335. Going backwards. Alright, perfect. Thank you. Oh, that's hot. Alright, so let's play another one. Let's go. 1663. Alright. Now I can play aggressive. From Turkey? From Turkey. So let's play the Scotch Gambit. I don't play this above 2,000 players. Let's see what he knows. Oh, he plays the actual line. Very dangerous, very bold. Alright, but he's playing all the moves so far. Alright, that is not a good move. So I'm going to come here with the attack. Let's see here. Do I immediately push the pawn? I think I do, and just sack another pawn. I think that's what I do here. But I can't remember. So I'm going to do this. What do you do? I think maybe rook comes over is stronger. Immediately. Actually, pushing right away was the strongest because he can't really capture with here. All right. Now this queen looks a little out of play. That's okay. We're just gonna play this naturally because he can't really do anything until he develops his pieces, which is a good question of how he's gonna do that. Can't move the knight. This knight will fall. You don't want to move the rook because this pawn is super tender. If you move the bishop to threaten this, that might be a good move. But he's spending a lot of time. Well, actually, he's keeping up with me in time. This is what he wanted, though, right? This is what he wanted. He wanted this type of opening. Careful what you ask for. Now, I could just ignore it. I would love to put the bishop back here. So maybe... Or do I bring the rook out? Alright, let's go here. I don't care if the knight goes there. I think I just take here. Yeah, so now we're gonna put this here. And we have ideas. We have ideas. Actually, we have ideas of just kicking the knight, the queen here, and just bringing the knight here. I'm pretty sure that'll just win the game. Won't it? No, because then he'll have this. let's see. Can't really push without losing a pawn. That's another problem. He has no development because he was greedy and wanted to take my pawn. So now he's tied up. All right, so he's playing it this way. So he's attacking this, right? Okay. It's pretty strong, actually. Okay. I'll let him take this. He has serious problems, developing problems. Serious developing problems. Okay, so he wants to go for that. Now, I think I just have the simple. Yet effective. Let's go for this. Now we take care. Now we have to check. So we have check. We're going to take here. And if he takes with the bishop, we take there. And if he does that, wait, hold on. That doesn't win, does it? Alright. Oh, he has that move now. So I have to defend against this, which is unfortunate and sad. And how do I defend against that? That's so not good. I'm pretty sure I just moved to the side. Once again, if he moves the bishop, I take the rook. If he wants the pawn, that's fine. I'll just pin him. And I want to get rid of this pawn. But I gotta develop this rook. I still have ideas of this if he doesn't take the pawn. Alright. 30 seconds. Alright. I can still do this. If he brings the bishop, I can just take. And if he takes the queen, I take with check. And I want a bishop. Alright. If he takes with the queen, I have... Yeah, there it is. So now we win. Now we win. here. We take the rook. And now he doesn't have checkmate. Oh no! I'm losing to a 1600 on time. This is rigged. It's rigged, I say. Alright. Let me take a short break. Use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's go. New game. Let's see. We got... No, I'm not starting a review. Get out of the review. I don't want a review. I want a new game. But the tournament's still going on, right? Alright, here we go. Alright, so another Sicilian. I need to move faster. I'm not playing fast enough. Is he gonna go for... Okay. He wants to play this. Usually against this, I play the Scheveningen. I think, but doesn't he have this? Yeah, let's not allow that. Improve. If he pushes, I could take. This is a line where you push, and we got like a sort of closed position. He can't clamp just yet. Let's just develop a pressure on the pawn. If I play b6, it's kind of like a hedgehog structure, which I don't mind. Alright, so let's put more pressure to cover this square. And now we can do this, because we don't want to allow this. Let's protect the diagonal. And let's bring the rook here to support a nice little pawn push here. We could get the rook out of the... Yeah, let's do this. I like this idea. Okay, so he wants to, oh, he wants to do this. Oh, that's kind of annoying, actually. Alright, let's do this. And just play a pawn down. Because we made a mistake. Alright, so let's go here. With the idea, if he pushes, I can go here. I really don't like any of this here. Let's. Oh no, I can't do that. I could push and claim that I'm doing okay. Let's push. Let's push. Let's push. Let's push. Alright, if he does this. Wait, I don't have anywhere good to go with my knight, actually. So I'm just toast. That was a mistake. A real big mistake. Just trapped my knight. I needed to have this square cleared. Ah, this whole battery just really ruined me. Yeah, that's fine. Man, everybody's playing strong today. Why is everyone playing strong? 2 blunders. Oh. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Try it again. Scandinavian. Is he gonna go mainline, Bronstein, or the Macy's Kotrek? Kotrek. I don't know about that one. Let's just keep it casual. So now I can go here. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, let's go here. Check. I sense tactics. I have ideas of sacrifice, but I don't have to actually. I feel like I'm winning here, but I don't see a clear path. Check. Check. I go there. He has to push. Right? let's just go for the attack here. I feel like this should be enough here. Now I'm debating taking check. That's what I was calculating. And then the king can't go there. Let's go here. To protect the bishop so he doesn't have this, and I could take with en passant and not drop my bishop. If he pushes, I can just swing back. I need to keep this bishop on for pressure. I want to do this and this. Yeah, see, that doesn't work because I got this. Yeah, he's in trouble. Because if he does this, I can just take here. I don't even have to take it. And that's actually checkmate. Checkmate, because if he takes, it's a check. He can't put the queen in between because of the pawn. And if he moves here, only move, then I have rook checkmate. If he doesn't take, I can just fork the rook. But I also can double check. If he moves here, I have queen checkmate. And if he moves here, then I just have bishop discovered check, bishop check. And then he loses the queen at least. So check. Just double check, by the way. It's queen and bishop. He has to move there. I want to move here because so the king can't move over. And that will should just be checkmate here. That is just checkmate. Alright, here we go. Alright. I got the brilliant I was looking for. Let's check it out real quick. Let's check it out. Bishop takes. Sacrificing the bishop. Just too many pieces here for the attack. He wasn't able to stop it. Alright. Let's go back. This game. Alright, d4. Alright, so we'll go for Grunfeld. Is he gonna take? Yeah. Oh, he plays this way. Slow way. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'll just put the bishop here if he allows me. Okay. I'm not worried about that. Bishop's gonna go diagonal. And then I'll develop a knight, play for a hanging pawn formation. I'll play with this. This pawn is hanging, by the way. He does that. Alright, so let's go for this. If he takes, I'm gonna take here. I'll double his pawns. If he takes with the queen, then I win the pawn here, and I should get good play. Should get good play. Oh yeah, that's right, huh? Yikes. Alright, that's not good. Not good at all. Oof. Blunder. From the pawn. And the look over. Alright, maybe he'll make a blunder soon. Like, I'm hoping he does this. Move the bishop, he takes. And I have check, picking up the exchange back. Alright, so we don't have that. We have this. Ah, that's so harsh, man. Alright, well, I gotta threaten the bishop, right? You gotta make a decision here. Oh no, hold on, doesn't that just blunder actually? I still got tricks. I want to take the pawn here. Check, takes. He can just move here. He doesn't have to take it, man. Ah, this is gonna be another one. Another one for the history books. Let's take the pawn here. Oh, I'm so down on time. Oh man. Alright. Let's go here. Losing this. This end game is losing for me. Oh, I'm so slow. I think I have a drawn position. Let's see, what's the position? Ah, it's better for white because he has the rook. And this pawn's not going anywhere. He can press. Alright. Ah. Alright. Let's go. Let's go back to the game. So somebody's 16-0. This guy's playing legendary. Oh, a 346? 16 out of 8? Wow. Impressive. It's the strongest 350 I've seen. Alright, another French defense. My classic. Classical. Okay, this guy's spending a lot of time. Alright, he doesn't want to play the French. So he wants to play the Pierts. The Pierts. So that means he's going to play G6, right? Oh, he's playing it like a Dutch now. It's interesting. I'm just going to put pressure here. I don't think this was the way to go. But I'm just going to develop naturally. I don't want to allow the queen check. If the knight goes there, there's nothing to fear. Alright, so I just feel like let's just do natural development. I don't feel like we have to do anything crazy. Let's overprotect the pawn. I kind of want to start blasting, but let's finish our development here first. Okay, and now let's blast it open. his development's really yucky. Okay, now what? I'll take. So he wants to take this way. Okay. Now he's gonna give me a pass pawn. Pass pawn. He's threatening a fork. Is that something that I have to worry about? I could just threaten him. No, I can't threaten him. Alright, let's put this on. Let's overprotect this pawn. If he goes here, I'm okay with that. Huh. This pawn needs to be attacked a little bit more. How do I add attackers? He wants to push. Alright. Oh, he wants to push again. Alright. Let's do this. I have an idea. Let's do this to get rid of one of the defenders. Now he has ideas of this. He's attacking my bishop. Which is strong. Let's just give up the pawn. He doesn't want to go for it, huh? Let's trade these off. I don't care about that. Let's put this here. You can take. I don't care. I don't care. Alright, so now that's not the greatest move. Right? I got this way now. If he pushes, I can just push. Is he gonna go for this? Alright, so let's move this out of the way. I don't care. I'm gonna take care and hop this in here. Alright, let's go with this. And if we take here. What are you doing? Alright, so I got this. I'll take it. Now I'm threatening this. have 12 seconds. I don't think I can win this, actually. Oh, but wait, I have check and mate. Oh, check and mate. Woo! Let's go! All right. All right. Brilliant. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one. Oh, yeah. He brought the rook so he can block because I had checkmate. But I do it anyways because this check is killer. If he goes back, it's still mate. And this discovery check allows me to mate here. And then here. So he has no way out. That was a good one. Alright. Back to game. Blitz Arena. Next game. $18 out of 18. This guy's playing incredible. Alright. Let's go. Another Smith Mora. Is he gonna be brave? Oh yeah, he has no respect. Pterodactyl. Right? No, not the pterodactyl. This is just hodgepodge. Hodgepodge. If he goes here, I have to push, which is strong. Okay, now I have this idea. Alright, now I have this idea. Shattering his pawns. So now I threaten. Add another piece to attack. Yeah, he's in trouble here. He's in very big trouble here. Because if he brings the king in, I even have ideas of sacrificing here. So takes. Do I though? Yeah, we're gonna add another attacker here. It's a pin. This is not looking good for him. He's gonna lose a piece, guaranteed. All my pieces are focusing on this pin. And he self-pinned with the queen, which made it even stronger. Yeah, so we're gonna take here. I'm gonna take here. And now we're going to cash in with a tactic, winning the exchange. Yeah. This isn't gonna work. Oh, rook, it's not gonna work. Sorry, buddy. Not gonna work. All right. Let's go back to the next one. How much time we have left? Ooh, 1 minute. Only time for one more game. Let's go all out. Let's go all out. Wow, 1190 is in 8th place. Yeah, they just gave me a really tough lineup in the beginning. All right, he's gonna go with close, I think. This is why I do this, so that way he doesn't double my pawns. It's like an anti-explosive limo line. And now I'm just going to really just develop naturally. Yeah, he has no check, so I'm not scared. We can trade these off, or actually, it's abandoned. Alright. I was gonna go for the pin. That pin would have been annoying. I would have doubled the pawns, brought the rook over, maybe castle, brought this rook over, and it would have gave me a lot of counterplay. Anyways, alright. Not bad, not bad. How long we been going for? About 2 hours. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a break, do a few things, and then I'll be back on later.